Hello, Aries. Welcome to your reading, my friends. I have like a big smile. I'm very excited. I just came back from my dentist, and if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know I've had an appliance. It's in my mouth permanently, well, until they take it out. That's been bringing my palate forward to correct my bite. It's been in there for like 6 months. It comes out on Monday, so I'm really excited. So anyways, this is like probably the last reading that I will ever do with you with this thing in my mouth and I can't talk properly. So, you know, just like enjoy the moment. Enjoy this last time with Cindy sort of lisping while she speaks to you. So Aries, a time for celebration perhaps for some of you as well. Maybe there's some good news coming in for others of you as also. Hope so. We are going to start with your reading, your general reading, the Divine Animal Oracle. We're going to pull out a card for you, see what the overall energy is, and then we're going to go into the tarot and get some information about what's going on and about with you. Oh, there's going to be an extended as well. If this reading resonates with you and you're drawn to the extended, the link is at the top of the description in this video. Also, comments are closed off on general zodiac readings, pre-recorded. If you really do want to leave a comment or connect with others, express your feelings, you can do that in the community section of this YouTube channel. And you can go there and you can leave a comment there. All right, Aries, let's see what you've got here. What do the divine animals want to say to you? It's an energy that you're in, a message for you. What is it that we have for Aries at this time? Aries. All those coming to, I'm hearing sun, moon, rising, so I'll say that. Somebody needs to hear that specifically. It could be your moon in Aries. It could be your rising in Aries. And I have a tendency to sort of focus on the sun element. Oh, you have fear and hyena. Now, don't be too afraid. This card to me reminds me so much of the death card, like death and rebirth. And you can see it right here. So let's read this message to you. So transformation, coming out of a difficult period, moving towards abundance. The hyena, fear. Examine your fears, especially the fear of difference, of the unknown, and of death. There may be an abandonment of something, a belief, a person, a place. Remember that because something is strange, it doesn't mean that it cannot be beautiful or good. We all have a job to do. We all have our own genius. Be sure you have the correct information to have a truthful understanding. Oh, that's really interesting. I'm going to clarify all that. There might be something that you're feeling apprehensive towards, or perhaps this is an indicator that going along in the next little while, you might come towards something that makes you feel a little bit apprehensive, a little bit nervous, a little bit fearful. Every time I go into my dentist chair, what am I going to do today? I had a nightmare about him last night. I told him about that. I had a nightmare that I went there, and he looked at my teeth. He said, they're not moving in the direction that I want them to move. None of them are. So we're going to pull them all out, and we're going to re-drill them, and we're going to in your mouth. He's not going to do that. So, see, that was an unfounded fear. It's kind of like, it could be an unfounded fear towards something. But really, what's meant to happen is a rebirth. Maybe you're worried about something coming to an end, or you're worried about what will happen after something ends. But they're showing us here, like it's reminding us that every time a door closes, another one opens. So this is just the cycles of life, that you are part of this. The bottom, you have strategy in red fox. Oh, there's trickster energy about with this one. This is an interesting, yeah, there's sort of like a trickster energy. You may not know the story behind this too. I can't remember. I think it's a Japanese myth or tale, and I can't remember what they're called, the name, and I'm saying what they're called because they may look feminine, but they're androgynous. It's an androgynous energy. Very interesting cards that you had come out of the Animal Oracle. I'm going to clarify those once I pull out the full-on tarot for you here. I'm using the Millennium Toss Tarot. to eat soft food anymore. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this thing to come out of my mouth. Okay, Aries. We're going to look at your energy right now, the challenge that you have with that, what you should focus on. That's funny. Your past, your strength, and your future, and a surprise from the universe with these cards. Focus on has been coming out in a couple of different ways. Most of the time, it's about what, you know, the universe is guiding you to focus on. The odd time it comes out is what your focus is on. Oh, look at that. An ending, the universe. Focus on the Seven of Pentacles, the past, the High Priestess, your strength, the Six of Wands, your future, the Ten of Cups. The surprise from the universe is the Princess of Cups. Oh, this feels like the energy that gets this going, that gets your Ten of Cups going. Something kicks that off for you. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands at the bottom. Maybe it's been really tiring and exhausting trying to work well with other people. Maybe you feel like I need to do things myself. I need to go in my own direction because it just feels like working with others right now. It's, you know, ugh. Or it just doesn't happen. Like every time I think I can start doing something with my friends. No, we're going into another. Everyone put your masks on, stay away. So there could be sort of that kind of cycles going on here. Now, you've got, right now, you've got the Prince of Swords. It's sort of like the Knight of Swords. You're excited about something. You want to move forward towards it. You feel pretty clear about what it is that you want. But then the universe sits across it. So it's the completion. It's like the World card. An ending. You've completed something, but it's almost as if somehow that creeps in on your energy. It's something from the past or something is not fully closed off for you. You're ending a cycle and it's significant. Like it's a part of your life somehow that's transitioning. Maybe you are not too sure about how to move forward, but this feels like you are. You really know what you want to do. And why does this sit across you? Strategy. Interesting that you have the strategy card and then your focus should be the Seven of Pentacles. If it feels like there's something that's blocking you from moving forward into perhaps this new cycle, like to close something off, come up with a new plan. Come up with a new plan and a new strategy here. When I'm hearing like androgynous, utilize your masculine and feminine traits here. And there's a good way to do this. So imagine as a woman, you're driving around and you're just a little bit too fast. And a police officer pulls you over and he is male. I'm so sorry, officer, I didn't like you. Can utilize the feminine, like use it to your advantage when it's there. Absolutely, do it, take it, own it. And guys too, if you see that it could be completely reversed, be a little bit, oh gosh, you know, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I really respect a woman in uniform. Like, I'm just feeling like with this, because it's strategy, it's fox, it can be a little bit sly, and these characters from this, I believe it is Japanese myth, are androgynous. So that really speaks to me of using your masculine and your feminine equally, dependent on a circumstance. So bring this in your strategy. Sometimes you need to be ruthless. You need to know what it is that you want and say it, make it happen, own it. Other times you need to be a little bit softer, receptive to what's going on, flirtatious, damsel in distress. You don't have to be that person, you just use it. So then you have the past, the High Priestess. I feel like you've been following your intuition. You've worked through the unknown in the past already, but so this shouldn't stop you. You're really being told to just change your strategy, change your approach, androgynize it. Because, ooh, in the past, look at the past is symbols of feminine energy. We have feminine depiction here. It's like the masculine part of you wants to move forward, knows what you want. You want to go after it. You're in that. Your yang is just screaming at you. It's time to, I think it's kind of time to do that because your past is this feminine energy. It doesn't mean like you just throw away being feminine if you're a woman or you identify as feminine. And even for masculine, you were likely in a state of more, like, look, this is very meditative. This is looking for answers from the universe. This is following guidance when you receive it. This is playing your cards sort of very close to your chest. This is not playing your cards close to your chest. Look at this. This is wide open. The sword is in the air. It's very clear. You're moving forward. Androgenize it. It's time to take on more masculine energy, it feels like. Isn't that funny? There's been so much about feminine energy going around lately, but Aries, it's time. It's time to take on. You are a masculine sign too. So it whether you're male or female or non-binary, however you identify. And you know what? It doesn't matter how you identify. You can't get past the fact that there is masculine and feminine energy. And it's always been there. There's always been yin and yang, north and south, east and west. Even in language, like certain languages have masculine and feminine words. It doesn't matter how you identify, but you have these energies within you and you've got to utilize both of them to really be successful in life. I'm only saying it because my Mars and my Venus are both in the same placement too. So I utilize both of them at any given time. And I feel like that's what you're being asked to do, or you're being asked to look at that. And it's time to utilize the masculine. Here, your strength is victory. Your strength is claiming your victory. And look at, in the future, you have the 10 of Cups. And look, in the future, and the surprise from the universe is all this cup energy. Very feminine energy. So very healing. It's not like you become this, and you turn off the rest of you, and you never go into that energy again. It's really about being a true emperor or empress, is utilizing these different aspects of you for success, to learn, to move forward in life, not to be stuck in a pattern that it served me up to this point, but now it doesn't serve me, but it's all I do, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's not really very good, right? So you're going to have this feminine energy again, something that's more receptive, something that feels really, really good, really, really healing, nurturing. See? Oh, working together. Like, is this collaborating? Is this trying to calm a sea where there's rough waters? You see how that happens? But it's exhausting, or it feels like you can't win this for losing. It just doesn't seem to work. Like, it could be one individual, it could be a couple of people, it could be a whole group, it could be where you work, it could be your family. Something that you engage your energy with someone else. You're trying to do something, trying to create something, whatever that is. It's time to step up to the plate, is what I'm hearing. It's time to step up to the plate and wield the sword. He's got the sword and the sickle too, doesn't he? This is a funny message. So I'm seeing the sickle, and it's reminding me of Russia. And Russia is like, there's no holding back. Pretty much. There's a no holding back. That's like a really strong masculine emperor energy. Yeah, like if I was going to identify countries, would identify that. And there he is, holding the sickle. Okay, the fear card. What is this fear? There is a rebirth on the other end. There's swords. Indecision. Making the wrong choice. You just got to make a choice and do it. It's making the wrong choice if you sit in this for too long, because now you're not participating in your free will in this lifetime. You got to exercise your free will here. Do it. Own it. You've got this Prince of Swords. Oh, look. Yeah, you want to charge to a new beginning here. Or that's what you're trying to do. But you're having difficulty ending something fully. It's like, it's the challenge. There's a rebirth waiting. Just like literally right around the corner. You just got to come out in a more masculine energy here. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's the focus. Focus on this. Seven of Pentacles. We got the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. This is like fears, the unknown. I'm not sure. I'm going to sleep on it. I'll wait, I'll rest. Cut that shit out. I'm sorry, Aries. You know what? Aries is the one sign that can take. I don't think I could do this with all the signs. Like, Cynthia's very forceful. Come on. Cut something out here. That's the plan. That's the action plan. Androgynize it. If you've been in this feminine energy, be masculine about it. The High Priestess is your past. Oh, see, now it holds you back. The High Priestess and Temperance. This energy is holding you back right now. It is not the time to utilize it. It is the time to be more sword-like, more action-based. If you have to cut something out, cut it out. If you have to speak something clearly, speak it out clearly. If it hasn't been understood up to this point, make it understood. It's almost as if saying that things are balanced now. It's time to move forward. Is holding you back. The Six of Wands is your strength, honey. Oh, drop the burden. Oh, man, you were being asked to be like sword, sword, sword. Drop the burden. Be the King of Swords. Drop it. Own it. Nothing moves past it. It's like you've made your decision. This is what it is. It's coming out really bossy. And I think it's because it's what you need to do. With something or someone. It doesn't feel like a love connection. Say that. It's not coming out like that at all. This is like, you need to take a stand about something for yourself here. And you need to be really clear about it. And you're not moving in any other direction. It doesn't seem like something you'd have to tell Aries. But hey, you know what? Maybe because of just the way things have not been very yang energy around the world, that you've kind of slipped into a deeper or longer period of being yin. It's time to really strike out. Your future is the Ten of Cups. Your future is the Ten of Cups. Look at that. You're going to own that stuff. You're going to own it. It's going to be all yours. And you're going to, there's your victory again. All right, it's time to do something. There's something you need to do. There's something that you need to speak. It's time to get out of this, I don't know, what is the fear though? Is it really the indecision? I guess so, because you're really being told to be very decisive here. Let's look at this future. The surprise from the universe actually is the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups, the surprise from the universe for Aries. That was a huge pack of cards. The first one that came out was the Nine of Swords. Oh man, what is this? What is this, Aries? You've got the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. That's some interesting energy. All of a sudden, there's like this heavy, intense counterpart energy. There's you. There's your counterpart. There's you again. Looking real fine. Looking real fine. Owning your shit. But there's a pause. There's something holding on here. There's something. Something that's keeping these two energies apart. Now, peeking over here is some sort of collaborative energy. We got to look at what this is. It's almost like a stalemate, a pause, a stall. What is this Four of Pentacles in this little spread? What is this pause, this stall? Oh, geez. Going from isolation to movement. So there's something that's going to come in here. It's going to get corrected because we do see collaboration on the other side. Something's been difficult here. Nine of Swords, see? They're two, either you or someone is experiencing a lot of overthinking about this. It's time to shit or get off the pot. That's really what this is. It's really time to shit or get off the pot with that. I did want to look at the strategy card for you. The strategy card with the red fox. The strategy card with the red fox. You stop thinking about it and own it. Look at, I mean, this is just imagining what's out there for you. This is making it happen. This is having it. This is all your energy. Yeah, this is, yeah, all your energy. Come on, let's go. Do it. What I feel like I'm doing like a little pep talk here. You have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. I don't know if I'm done. This reading is going really fast. I think I'm just so excited. I'm already imagining not having this in my mouth. So it's already projecting more universal energy into my head. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Oh, that's a different way to shuffle. Wow. The King of Wands. The King and Queen of Wands. The Emperor and the Empress right now. Guys, there's some, I don't know, you got to do something. Maybe there's something you have to close off. Maybe there's something you haven't communicated, that you haven't stated clearly. It's really time to do that. When you're ready. I just like to say that. I don't need to push anyone to do anything. It's just the cards talking. The bottom is the High Priestess. And look at the World in reverse. This is what we're talking about. The High Priestess energy is not serving you anymore. This is just like following your intuition, being very sort of, it's feminine, major feminine energy that comes in with this. It's holding back, it's stopping the cycle. You've got to do something. You've got to do it. There, I've cleared everything. I've cleared everything. Maybe I have. Maybe I've cleared everything for you. Maybe I've cleared it all up. But I've clarified everything here. So I need to recap it for you. There is a new beginning waiting for you. You seem like ready and eager to go, and the universe wants to do it with you. It's like, yeah, let's do this. Let's have a whole new beginning here and whatever that is for you. But we're having trouble closing something else off. It's almost there, but it's not quite. What do you got to focus on? You have to focus on a strategy here. And the strategy is being androgynous. You've been using too much of the feminine energy within you. It's time to get masculine. I mean, this queen is still feminine, but this is pretty like complacent. This is almost sort of complacent energy, perhaps. And this is not. This is like cutting it right on out. If it needs to be cut out, if it needs to be spoken, it needs to be addressed clearly and in your face. Someone's face is the new strategy here. Go from yin to yang energy, because in the past, yeah, this was all good, but it holds you back now. It's almost as if saying energy is balanced. It's time to move forward. To me, this card, this temperance energy symbolizes when you're getting ready to move into a new cycle or some new aspect of your life. Certain things from the past need to the dust needs to settle for that. And the future needs to be paved forward a little bit. So you can find yourself in this in between, but it's important because it's making sure that the past doesn't come into the new future if they're somehow on the same cycle for you. It's to close something off, to have a new beginning. It's time to go. It's time to do something. Your strength is victory. Victory waits for you. Drop this burden, drop these burdens, whatever it is. Own this shit. Like really, you gotta own it, Aries. You gotta own it. You gotta claim it. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart about this and strategic. Smart and strategic. Because your future is full of good stuff. You're gonna look good. You're gonna feel good. You're gonna have abundance, physical abundance, health, prosperity in your life, victory, your mojo, emotional fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is typically emotional fulfillment with another person. Could be with a group, a community. This is the surprise from the universe. It's sort of like the Page of Cups. There's a lot of healing and beautiful energy that comes in with this card. You've got your counterpart here. You've got your counterpart in this reading. You've got the King and Queen of Wands. You have the Emperor and the Empress. There is some kind of a pause that's sitting between these two energies coming together, because on the other side of that is working together really well. The pause is the Hermit into the Chariot. It is going from a point of isolation into finally deciding that you want to move and how you want to go and doing it. Oh, boy, imagine how fast I'll talk once this thing is out of my mouth. Nobody will understand what I'm saying. All right, Aries, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go do your extended. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.